you used to. They're changing Warframe into Destiny. They're getting open world. You'll be able to get on your Arc-Wing and use your Warframes and free roam to do whatever the fuck you want. Why
That's
is this a
awesome.
bad thing? Because we have that in every other game. Just saying. And they're taking away shit from us and normally that they given us to revamp everything to basically create all of the planets free roam.
Oh, okay.
Which gives birth to new knowledge of AIs. AIs can call in fucking strikes on your ass. It's gonna have night and day in the game. Where at night it's gonna be like you ever play Dying Light, where there's like extra
Mm-hmm.
monsters at night and shit. Like they're trying to kill your ass. They're gonna have it like that, where there's gonna be a ginormous fucking monster that you have to fight with your Warframe at night that patrols.
Yeah,
That seems kind of cool.
that'd
Let
be
me know
cool.
when you see my screen. By the way.
I can see.
You can?
Yep. The
Well,
girl
this
looks
is this is
fresh.
my this is my ship Pound Palette. They did a giveaway for Day of the Dead. That explains why my cat has on a witch's head and all of this extra shit. But this
Nice.
is possibly new to you. It's called a Kavat. It's a cat instead of a dog. They give
Oh yeah, I haven't
20,
seen that.
20 they give 20 seconds of infinite crits.
Oh
No
wow,
matter what you're using. So
that looks badass.
I don't know if you ever got your fifth power where you can come out of your Warframe and make a kid
Mm-hmm. Oh cool.
and customize them, and they get special abilities which affects your frame.
Oh
Which
okay. Oh wow.
right now I'm using Neramon, and you can fight with them. That's what they're trying to move it more towards. That little kid right there, they're trying to put more into it, so you can they're gonna be combat ready, so that you don't have to actually use just your frame. You can use uh, a lot of other different elements. Like one of
Mm-hmm.
the elements is melee eating a person to petrify them. If you scare them by hitting them, they will turn to stone.
Cool.
These are my frames, apparently. This is my boy. Everybody loves him, so I'm gonna use him for the demonstration of some of the new shit they implemented in here.
That's cool.
Mutalis. This is a poisonous bow. It's so poisonous that it's visual smoke that will come.
Cool.
Yeah, these things you see moving on my ship, you can collect those now. They come in different missions. And once you put like these things inside of them, it gives them energy and they start to move and do this weird shit.
Cool.
I don't know if you was here for syndicates. Syndicates now you can fight for somebody, but that other syndicate will invade your ass periodically during missions. You can be like, "Oh, I'm gonna help my friend out in level 1 mission and bring some shitty ass frame." Do not do
Oh
that
okay.
anymore because they will come in and destroy your ass. Stalker, I haven't seen Stalker for like 2 weeks. As soon as the new frame came and I made a new frame, he was like, "Yeah, got your ass now. You ain't got no weapons. You ain't got no frame. Come here, invade your game and kill your ass." Like I said, they made major changes to this. I ain't used to play this shit at all, but I'm still. I mean, well, my some of my boys that was still playing this shit, they got me right back to where I was at. So I ain't complaining. They were
Okay.
like, "Here's what changed. A little bit of shit." But you're gonna be like, "Damn."
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship for supplies. You are
What?
here to distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm. They've turned off critical
This is a survival.
I suspected they might try this.
Okay.
Stand by for support.
The Warframe is like, it ain't like what it used to be. Most people only stay in here for like 20 minutes and then they quit. So, Ash, if you didn't know, is the invisible frame. He can, well, he can go invisible or he can blade storm people. He got Seek and Shuriken that can automatically seep out an enemy and hit them. The blade storm that I was talking about is basically anybody who you see and they glow red are pretty much dead. You will teleport to them. And then teleport to your original location. But it has to be a visual scene with your actual, you know, crosshairs in order to make them light up. But if once they light up, even if it's like 20 of them, we don't give a fuck. He will go and assassinate all of them bitches. Like so.
Nice.
You're gonna see it. It's gonna take a while, but I'm like, damn.
That's cool. Hey GTA, you should try this one game, Malicious Fallen.
What is it?
It's
What-
really good.
What
It's a solo game, but it's so good. It is so good. It's tough though. It's very tough.
Well, you know, I like
Yeah,
tough. I
good.
just like tough to an
Mhm.
extent. Don't make it like, you know, me farming
think-
for 2 years or anything like that.
Oh no,
Cause
it's
I only
not
got
like that.
my life.
I mean, there's a lot of everything in the game is pretty much soloable. In fact, this is a solo game, but the graphics are badass, the fighting is badass, and the boss fights. Oh my god, the boss fights are like just insane. And every time you defeat a boss, you get a new weapon, a new power.
Damn,
can,
kind of like Mega
use.
Man used to be. Remember that
Kinda, yeah.
shit? Where we used to
Yeah,
take
so-
powers and then you gotta use that powers to try to beat the next boss and the next boss.
Mhm. You can even combine your powers.
Oh, now that sounds sick.
Yeah, and you'll
Like-
need it because every boss fight is so tough. I think it's the toughest game that I've ever played, ever.
People actually think this shit is tough. Tell you the truth, a lot of people don't like this because they say it's over excessively difficult because you gotta basically pulverize your frames, right? So what I mean by pulverize is if you think your Warframe is tough, right, they have a thing called a forma where you pulverize your frame. Your frame goes to 0, but it gives them a polarity slot. So because this game deals with cards, each card has a polarity slot. So basically what it means is if something costs 10 and it has the same shape as the polarity on the card, and you slot that on your Warframe, it gives you half. It only costs half. So you see how you raise your captivity of the frame. So because they're giving you points back, this 10 only costs 5, so they're going to give you 5 to spend on something else. So that way you can put overpowered mods on and keep forming your frame until he can have all of the OP mods on. So that it raises, you know, your survivability rather whatever you want to put on. Like with this bow, I'll tell you how I'm comboing. Toxic damage hurts, but it hurts more because it's triple. I mean, gas damage is tripled when you're invisible. So just for me going invisible, all my damage is going up. So I combo that with mod called Growing Power. That means anytime you get a status proc, whether it's slash, burn, you know what I mean, pierce, any status effect on them will trigger Growing Power, which automatically gives you a boost in power strength. Okay, so that makes all your abilities straight. I got duration mods on because I'm invisible. I want to be able to go invisible and stay that way for a number of seconds because there's different NPCs that come in this that can prevent you from doing what you're doing. Like, okay, let's say you're a person that is overpowered, but you rely on energy. an ad will spawn in here specifically to drain energy. You don't even know where he's at. You better help and find him before he drain your ass dry, because now you ain't got no energy to cast your abilities. You get what I'm saying? And because this is a survival, it ain't getting no easier. It only gets harder. Harder and harder. And that's the reason why I don't understand why people only do 20 minutes. I see YouTubers fighting against level 3,000 enemies where they can't hit you. If you let them hit you one time, you will explode, die instantly. You know what I mean? So you gotta combo elements with other frames to make sure y'all survivability is intact.
Wait, GT, can you have more than one frame of the same frame?
Yeah, you can have, because this is actually a game that you don't have to spend money on, because everything that you want is in the game. It's just getting it quicker. Like, okay, one of these frames, I can go and farm for this Warframe that you see me have right now. I gotta farm the helmet, the chest, and the systems. That's it. And then after that, you gotta look on the blueprints from all the items that you find, and they'll tell you the materials that you need. So you go to different planets to get those materials. Once you get those materials, you craft it. Then at the end of that, to tell you the truth, this is how the game gets the money. It's because patient people are not getting at this game. So after you didn't craft your frame, they'll tell you your Warframe will be ready in 3 days. Now this game deals with real life time. So now you gotta wait 3 days for your OP ass frame. What you think most people do? Oh, I'm gonna buy the in-game currency to speed it up. It ain't even much neither. It's like 25 or 50, something low like that. You know what I mean? Just so they can get twos and fuse. No, 25 platinum or 30 platinum to speed something up. You will have all your parts by then. But let me explain something to you. You rather wait 3 days, but the frame that you can find in here, I gave my brother a free frame up on this game, and it was a Hydroid Prime. Now Prime means like there's a regular version of this and there's a Prime version of this frame. Right now I'm using the Prime version. The regular versions can be found in Storyline. You feel what I'm saying? But the Prime versions, you gotta search places like this Void or get special keys to get parts for. But the catch, like I told you, is the fact that you can just go and buy this frame. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people rather buy. And I gave my brother a frame that's in the PlayStation store now for $80. And I found it in like two days. But it's worth $80, so that's how a lot of people get their money in frames. People even use this game to make games like to make games, other pay-to-win games, free. And how they do that is, let's say you want a frame. Do you really want to pay $80 for it? Maybe not. So if I come to you and be like, hey, could you give me a 20 PSN? I'll go and farm this for you. I'm pretty sure it'll be a yes. I knew a 10-year-old kid that's in my clan right now who sold platinum cheaper than they do on the game. And because so many he's so reliable, we're going to go farm shit that he got regular customers. He bought all of the new games and everything because all he does is farm for PSN cards. He for his birthday money, all of that shit. Everybody else paid for all of his games just from this game because they gotta want to sell all that shit on here, so you can sell parts for platinum, PSNs, you name it. You got a PayPal, they'll give your ass real money. Shit, people want these parts bad. Special mods and shit, they got unique mods and shit that you only can go and farm. But if a person ain't strong enough to do that, now they have to buy it. And some people, and like you probably be like, well, how am I supposed to sell all this? They got a whole wiki on this game for the number price of everything in this game, of what it's going for. So can't nobody cheat you, none of that, if you don't want them to. That's probably the reason why I play it. Me and my guy be willing and dealing. We used to have, me and him been farm boys on here for so long. That's the reason why I got so much shit. So many warframes, all that shit. Don't have to pay for shit. The only thing we'll pay for is like special mods that are, super enhanced show ass. But like even my guy, like if you check the prices on the store on platinum, man, you'll be tripped.
Why?
Because if you only knew, like my friend told me, he wants me to be OP because he don't want us to be able to be able to run shit. So he gives me a mod called Mining Strike. Right now, this mod costs 700 platinum.
Oh.
It's like that's a lot of money. And he was like, this from me to you. And what it does, and the reason why it's worth so much is just upon sliding, you automatically get red crits. So you'll hit a motherfucker for like 10k for nothing, with not even a leveled up weapon. So it's a melee mod.
Another life support capsule is now available.
But like I say, there's many different frames on here. Like you see him, he lifting the whole entire room up and dropping them down to the floor. That's Overon. That's a warframe that will come to you. You don't even have to look for him. It just periodically his blueprints and should have just show up in your inventory, because he just was supposed to be the main, I guess, free warframe, but they reworked him. Now he's awesome, so now people don't mind. And if you can collect more of his blueprints, you can actually sell them for credits to be able to get even more rare mods, because money kind of in demand on here. To trade for a prime mod costs 1 million credits just to trade it. It's like you ain't got $1 million bucks, you are not getting this motherfucker. I'm not even allowed to give it to you.
Prepare for life support.
Oh, what else they add? Well, this ship thing, each ship has their own like little power. My ship gives me sentry guns that you can call in. So I can call in the sentry gun just for the hell of it.
I've delivered another life support.
And it's supposed to be shooting, but I put it in a weird area. You can make copies of your own frame. Yeah, like and give it the guns and all that shit that it needs. Why is everybody leaving? I ain't trying to be annoying or anything. Just viewing of good games. Necros can raise the dead. He scales with the enemies. He actually can lift up everybody who he kills, and basically that's the reason why he scales with the enemy, because if you kill a high level enemy, now he's in your collection. Matter of fact, let me show you him. You're gonna be like, damn, that motherfucker is excellent. And if you play Smite, there's also like characters from there, like Naja, Wukong. These motherfuckers in here as frames. So you just want to keep, different suits for different shit. There's Trinity, the energy frame, where you make it so all your teammates. She's more of a support frame, so she makes sure all her teammates don't run out of energy. Ash is obviously an assassin, more ninja type. Atlas is Earth type. He can summon 2 golems to come fight for him. Also, people call him One Punch Man. Banshee, she deals with sonic waves that can push people back and hold an entire map. Chroma, his power is dependent on the color you pick. Ice gives you more armor. Fire gives you more life. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different ones. Amber, she's the fire frame. She can set an entire room on
Okay.
fire and knock people down from just being set on fire. Equinox,
Nice.
right here, is he's a he/she. He's a guy and a girl. His two different frames you had to basically fuse together, and he has a night and a day form, or you know what I mean. He or she. His
Yeah.
night form is a girl and the day form is a guy or some shit like that. One or the other.
Yeah.
Powers basically slash damage, mental shit. You can also put people to sleep.
Cool.
Excalibur was the very first frame ever invented.
This is still good.
Hell the fuck yeah. His exalted blade, he got an argument mod that's new called something I forget. But what it does is whatever color you pick, you'll have that element on your exalted blade. Whether it's green for toxic, red for fire, ice, you know, all that shit. So that made him super OP. Being able to control the elements with the color. Frost obviously speaks for itself. All ice moves freeze people solid and a globe to defend. Hero is the newest frame. He has chains where he can chain you up. He is offense and defense. So he can sacrifice his shield to give everybody in a party lifesteal. Upon his hitting, he can consume all of his mana for a timer of seconds. To everything that he kills, he'll give mana back to himself and every ally. And he can make you invincible for 10 seconds. And how much damage you accumulate in that 10 seconds is reflected back as critical damage for you and your entire team.
Cool.
Hydroid, obviously, sort of speaks for itself. Water frame, he can turn into a puddle and literally drown his opponents. And send tentacles out to basically ragdoll them and smashing them into the ground until they die. Or you can pull them straight in. He can go on water form surfing to move around, and he can cast all abilities whether he's in puddle form or anything.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Hell yeah, they reworked him though. Now he can actually you can just target a person and press the R2 button while you're in a puddle, and it'll actually send a tentacle and drag their ass in to drown. So you know me, I'm just in the middle of a defense, just everybody can drown today. But anyway, Anaros, he is an Egyptian one. He was found in tombs. His powers allows him to throw sand on people, and basically it gives you life back with every piece of dust that touches this thing. He can also eat an opponent soul and make even the AIs into minions, where they'll walk around completely covered in sand working with him. And he can throw sand, which eats away at enemies and repeatedly regenerate his health and teammates, and the ability, depending on your duration, automatically lingers to the next AI. So anybody who comes in anywhere near in contact with his ability will automatically spread to the next one, and so on and so forth. Avara. Avara is one of the stealth frames. She's only acquired by purchase or by completing missions completely undetected.
Oh, okay.
So her powers consist of her going invisible, robbing people. She can make her own line, because you can like stand on thin lines and shit like a ninja. She can create her own lines. She can put all opponents asleep, as well as have like sound bows where she can make enemies walk in a certain direction because she's invisible, and she'll cause noises in other places. She even have like syndicate mods where she can pass through undetected, even laser beams or anything like that, while she's invisible. Limbo. Limbo basically throws you inside of a loop in reality. He controls reality. So he can actually throw his entire team, which makes him the most dumbest frame sometimes. If you don't know this frame, it makes him dumb. Because if he throws you inside of Limbo, you can hit opponents all you want to. It won't do shit. Because you're in the wrong fucking time. You're in the wrong plane. So a person, he can actually throw your ass in Limbo where you would take 0 damage, but you won't be able to do any damn damage unless you melee. He's like, if he stops anybody, you would only be able to touch them with a melee. Your bullets, you're just wasting them.
Okay.
Low-key is a stealth frame also. He can go invisible. He can also radio disarm them, which means he'll cause them radiation as well as disarm people, so they have no choice but to melee you because they don't have guns.
Okay.
He can also create a decoy, which he can swap places with. And you might want to watch out for him because Loki is obviously a joker in real life and in history. His swap ability can also work on teammates, so you can be running someplace and then they like to just randomly teleport you to shit. Anyway. Now the next one is Mag. Mag is more of a frame where she can reverse damage. She can put a bubble around one enemy which attracts all other enemies, and all bullets that are flying around that area will be consumed inside of this bubble, damaging all enemies inside. Thanks, love, and welcome home, beautiful woman. You should be blessed. You woke up beautiful today, in the afternoon, at night, and every day. Anyway, so next one is Mesa. Mesa is like, if you ever played a game called Devilman Cry. So
Yeah.
Mesa is like the Devilman Cry of Warframe. She can shoot in all directions, just exactly Carmen Carpi like Dante did with his Trickster ability. And whoever you see, you can shoot in an instant. But she scales off of pistol damage, which means even though she have 2 pistols, whatever damage you got on your pistols, I didn't smoke that many back. Whatever damage you have with the pistols actually goes into her dual wield guns, as well as she has an ability where she jams any enemy's guns, depending on your range, in range, so that they can't even shoot. They'll keep banging at their guns, trying to, you know, shoot type shit. But yeah, that's pretty OP. And she has an ability to make bullets bounce off her skin, like making it bounce back to even hit the enemies. So they'll be shooting her. So Mirage is a character. She's kind of strange. She makes copies of herself, where if you pick one gun, now you have 5 of that gun. But her clones do, like, I think half the damage that she does.
Oh, okay.
So you'll have 5 different copies of this one gun. So picking something that does a lot of explosive damage is pretty much for her, because she'll be shooting 5 of that shit every fucking where. She has a disco ball too that she can throw in the air, which if she recasts, stuns all enemies in the area. And she has a night and day kind of thing too. She has an ability that makes it so when light touches you, you have more damage, and while you're in the darkness, you are hard to see. Pretty weird, but cool. Well, Necros, you see Necros. Necros raises the dead. He desecrates, which means turn enemies into items, which is great for anybody because, I mean, who don't want items? So if you're farming something, you want to do it with a Necros because he makes his own shit on health, on mana, on fucking life support, on every damn thing. And he has a petrify ability, so if anything becomes too fucking overwhelming, you just petrify them and they all run away from you anyway. Overall, good frame. Naja, like, he's one from Warframe, like I was telling you, the one with the wheels on his fucking feet. On this game, however, he does flame wheel, where everywhere he steps, there will be a flame, fire, just constantly. Just you can run everywhere, fucking where everybody just set on fire. That's Nasha. I'm just gonna just leave him at that. He does have a ring he can throw, which is gay, and he has a bubble which he can shield himself and an ally, which is also gay. Oh wait, his ult is good. His ult, if you have range, it impels everybody in the area, like sending a big gigantic spike through their fucking heart, and they'll just hang there until you kill them, unless they're already dead from being impaled. Nidus. Nidus is the infected frame. So like there's infestation. There's 3 different types of NPCs in the game. Human, which are Corpus. The Grineer are a cross between alien and human, and Corpus are just, what the fuck the aliens called, babe? I forget. Anyway, so he's the infested frame. He was actually annoying when he first came out because he has an ability which allows him to attach to another frame, which there's a chance that you can get affected by his ability, making it so that this ginormous pink assist comes on your fucking neck.
That's terrible.
And everybody got pissed off about it because it ruined the beauty in each frame. Because you know you like to customize your shit. Do you really want some fucking big ass pink thing hanging out your fucking neck? You know what I mean? So it was a big uproar on Warframe when it first came out, but
they fixed it.
They've been doing kind of better at it. I say kinda, because like me owning the frame don't help. If I'm affected, it affects every last one of your other frames. Get that shit.
That's still red.
And in order to get rid of what's still red?
Is that still red?
It's pink.
Talk about on the thing in the party, red.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
This is, and if you ever get that, they created this machine so that you can come and take it off your fucking neck. But what it's used for is making an infected Kubero, a fucking dog that looks kind of like Nidus, which is overpowered. But do I think it's worth? Hell the fuck no. Not to infect all my shit. But Nidus can create. His ultimate uses no energy at all. He is a stack warframe. So the more you spam your abilities on ads, you gain these stacks, which also make him an immortal frame. You know what I mean? Because he's also part of the infested. So what I mean by immortal, when he dies, he loses stacks. So if you have, let's say, 100 stacks, yeah, good luck trying to die. Because you're just gonna keep, you know, becoming invincible because you're immortal passive. So yeah, kind of cool. Now this is Nova. Nova is a unique frame too. She's super squishy, hence her body. So she has that much. She don't have that much armor. Well, her powers allows you, depending on how you build them. Like I'm gonna show you. I got slot A and slot B.
Question: how does her body let you know she's squishy?
Because I mean, like, look at fucking Rhino. He's fucking big and fucking tanky. You know squishy frames from the way that they are built. Look at Rhino compared to her. Look, babe.
I see. He's a monster. I don't want to look at Rhino because
yeah, Rhythmic ruined it.
Things about that.
Yeah,
I can't look at him.
but my friend he probably know Rhythmic. I don't know. He been around. Red be around. So anyway, her powers, depending on how she's modded, she can slow down time. So she can make it so people move extremely slow when it comes to, you know, hey, I can walk around freely, do whatever the fuck I want to, shoot them in the head if I want to, you know, that type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you can build her the other way, because, like, defenses take a long time. You feel what I'm saying? Because you got to kill all the enemies for each wave. So you can build a fast Nova where you will speed up all the enemies. But you got to be careful with that, because that means they're shooting you that much faster. in everything. So if you go with a build like that, then your ass wanna kill shit fast as hell. She can also teleport a distance because she makes like this little warp hole in reality where you or teammates can walk through and teleport for movement speed. You know what I mean? She can also use that teleporter to put it in front of NPCs to get them back. Okay, now Nyx is the mind warframe. Nyx has mind control, where she can make all the enemies forget that they're on the team. So they all just start shooting at each other.
Oh, cool.
She can also mind control one ad at a time. So one ad you can definitely mind control, where they'll be working on your side until you decide to take them off that shit. She also has a bubble naturally, but I have a argument mod for her, but I'll explain that in a second.
Ooh, I'm gonna roll with this one.
But she can sit suspended in mid-air and absorb all incoming damage. Go ahead.
Cool. What's happening?
Sorry, something tasted good. I had to try it out. So, so she can sit suspended in the air and absorb all the damage that she takes, and then erupt it and reflect every last piece of damage back to the enemies, depending on how much energy you have. But the argument mod that I was mentioning was I made it so that she don't have to be suspended in the air. She has an argument mod that allows her to walk around and use her primary weapon as well as her melee while she's absorbing, which made her broke, you know, for obvious reasons. I can just walk around invincible and hit people.
Ew.
Oh, here, ticket. Let me guess. Oh.
Lame.
Oberon. Oberon has a prime. I do not have it. But, hey, Oberon is another, like, kind of a health frame. He can, like, depending on his color, you, like, throw shit on the ground and shit grows. But it's toxin. Okay? Or it causes radiation. Radiation in the game causes, kind of like Nyx, to make people attack. You know, be hysterical. So he can throw this shit. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you him because he's actually kind of cool to look at visually. Him and Anaros, whatever. Watch this. You're like, what? Just quick pop in, quick pop out. Like, wow. But and depending on range, like I say, because it's all about how you build. If in your play style. I'm like an aerial effect guy.
That should make me so high when you smoke like that.
I got a buzz, but I'm not like super. Maybe one, because it is working a lot. So
Well, we would save so much. Baby.
okay, we'll start using that for a second. So okay, like this area. Let's hurry up because. So, for instance, this might be a character for you because you probably like aerial effect like me, and I love to like max and mingle colors. So, with Oberon, look at this range and tell me that ain't OP. See, and now shit started to grow, and all of this is radiation. And this is my coverage because I use range, a lot of range. If you see this. I can add shit over here. Like I'm an interior decorator with powers, bro. You know, and they're coming in here and they're taking radiation, which will cause them to go hysterical and fight their own teammates if they're not dying. You feel what I'm saying? So it's pretty cool. And he's also the one that I was telling you that was picking up the room. So that's also affected by range. So let's say like all these people in the room, lift them up, boom. Look at that. Silence. Oh, and I don't have energy. Now look, interior decorating. Look at that range. You can, you cannot. This is the reason why I deal with area effect, because you'll be able to cover a big ass fucking area and not have to worry about shit.
That's awesome.
You just said you could have it if you want, no, no. Okay, go put it somewhere. Okay, go put it somewhere so we can get
Oh, he has this ability too, where
what?
it'll automatically heal my teammate. You see my teammate's number is going up at the bottom
Yeah.
right there.
Oh, cool.
So, and what this ability allows is but it constantly drains mana. Is why I don't always have it activated. But what it does is, if my teammate goes down, they'll auto revive. Auto revive.
Oh, cool. That's
Babe.
awesome.
That was so sweet.
And I activate hollow ground. So if they walk on this platform, you'll notice that you see how it says 271 shields. That I just gave them armor just by them stepping on here. So they that much more tankier. Cause like Saren that Warframe you seen walk by me, that's Saren. She's the poison frame I want to show you. And she basically can spread miasma through everybody, poisoning everybody in the damn area.
Cool. What
Look,
about Titania?
huh?
What about Titania?
I can't hear you.
Titania.
Kitana, what? Companion?
Titania.
Oh, Titania. Oh, I'll show you Titania. She's Titania is the butterfly frame. She's a buffer as well as like she's the opposite of Mesa. You know, remember the Devilman Cry chick I was showing you? So remember I told you Mesa, she scales off of your pistols. So the damage in your pistols. But when it comes to Octavia, see, Octavia has dual pistols. But and
that's cool.
I mean not Octavia, who the fuck the butterfly chick? Who the fuck am I talking about? Yeah, Titania. So Titania scales off your primary. Is what people don't understand. So if you get a hardcore ass primary, like a lot of people like use a shotgun, a Czar, you know, any one of these things to just make it overpowered. So that
You got our gotcha ticket and enough for one roll.
who?
My level 3.
Yo, level 3. Damn. So I'm gonna show you Titania.
Babe, she
real
got a
quick.
gold cat.
And 7s. Good. Look at that. Lucky as hell. Let's see what you
Level
get.
3.
And you get. Oh, you got an Oogie. That's all that is. That's an Oogie. Oogie 6. Still. That's still worth. Still worth. What level 3 you know got an Oogie? None. You got the gold cat again. Let's see what you get. And you got. Oh, you didn't get double 7s. You probably got
You see it
close.
stop on it and then it goes past it.
Oh, I don't know what you got. Oogie extraction ticket. Oh,
Friendship. Come on, man.
friendship beckoning. Hey, really? You shouldn't complain. You a 3. You need them cats. Hey, now watch this. I'm
Oh,
about
did you hear what Red said in the stream?
What?
He said if I went back to Ani, he would.
Oh, bad. Hold his ass to it. He's a man of his word. He's one of my friends that I can actually. He won't say. He won't never say shit that I've seen you lie to me about. Period. At all. Ever in the history. You know what I mean?
Too chill, he's too mellow. If there was a definition
No,
of
he's
swag,
like
it'd be
me.
red.
I can deal with Red because of the fact of how he is. You know, he's not like everybody always be rah 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 hyperactive. You know, like damn. You know what I mean? Could we just Red is like, hey, I'm the hippie of the fucking neighborhood. I'm here. Here's some bud. This is gonna clear up all of that shit. And then after y'all
Yeah.
done doing that, then we're gonna sit out here at the bonfire and we're gonna crack jokes. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, that's how you're that type of person. You that type of person, just like chill. Hey, why you so? Hey, you should get a shirt and take a picture and put it on Facebook, bro. That says, "Why you so mad?" I'm dead serious. Everybody will understand because it's coming from you.
In the dictionary, next to the word chill, it's probably Red's picture. Chill.
Chill. That's
Oh, what did it do?
fucking chill the fuck out. And what the fuck is my shit?
I don't get any bits anymore.
There we go. So look, I'm using a fucking Sente Tigris. I got the Tigris Prime, but I don't know if it's better than this. So I ain't make it yet. I gotta do it for mastery, but that can be done later on. But anyway, her first ability gives all the enemies ragdolls effects. You see this? Like right? And it also applies a buff to your teammate to the color of their choice. Look, butterflies for the teammate. So that's her first. Her second, she makes like, well, this ability makes a fucking buff. You pick it up, and you see I got dust 150. Truthfully, I have no idea what the fuck her buff does because I don't play her enough. But, you know, that's what YouTube is for. But anyway, you give buffs like that. But see, what I did with her was I made her super efficient. So I mainly use her Arcwing mode. And the reason why I say her Arcwing mode, you pretty much shrink and become really small, so the enemy really don't pay you no attention, and you can still cast your abilities, but you can stay in your Arcwing form. And like I said, it's scaling off of my shotgun, which means, yeah, all of this is gonna be really easy, and it's really easy to get headshots because of you being so fucking small. So fun. And you can fly, like I said. I'm Superman.
Does it take your energy to fly?
Yes, it does take energy, but because I'm energy efficient, it really don't matter to me. You can pick up energy.
Wait, is that the same one or just that one?
See?
Huh?
Is that the same one or just that one?
This is Titania.
Oh, okay.
The one he was talking about.
Yeah, you know, in Lord, she's Oberon's wife.
Yeah. They've been putting a whole bunch of frames up in this motherfucker just randomly from history and shit. Oh yeah, you can turn one of them into
so many frames.
Look. This is an attraction to enemies, which they causes them damage, and then when it's over, it explodes, which is awesome. Because, you know, obviously you don't want them to always be shooting at your teammates. You can self-detonate it too by pressing the same button again.
Additional life support has arrived.
I'm smoking. What do you need? For our house? 149. No, 149.
When you are ready, go to extraction. The operative has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work.
Oh, fuck. I think my sensitivity is way entirely too low. See, pretty easy, bro. I'm going to extraction now, though. I wonder could you open crates and shit. Nope. I wonder if I can. Now look, this is the fifth power I was telling you about. Sure, little kid causing mayhem. Then you can go back to your frame. Let's see.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Wow. A million. Look. This is too funny. I'm going to extraction. Show you some. Ow.
Life support incoming. Another job well executed.
See? She ain't bad. She's fun. A lot to maneuver with. Octavia is really broken. You know who Octavia is, Red?
No.
Music frame.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm stuck. How do I say it here? I'm stuck. Live. If only I can press. Nope. Okay, it fixed itself. Thank you, Mr. Debs. Anyway. So, Octavia, music frame. She actually comes equipped with her own beat maker, where you have to put all of your tunes and everything, and depending on how rapid your power is and how you build her is how much damage you're gonna do. You have like, oh damn, press the wrong button. See, look, you got a different instrument that you can buy.
Okay.
The base. Telling you, they be doing some weird shit with frames, but Rhino, he's the tank. Everybody knows Rhino. Self-explanatory. Can give itself invulnerability armor, so they won't be able to hit you at all. Charge people. He can roar to buff his entire teammate. Power ability. And he can stump the ground, freezing everybody around him. And they'll be falling in slow motion depending on how much power strength. Saren is the poisonous frame. She just poisons
Okay.
everything. I mean everything. She even got a mod to make it so she can put poison on her teammates' weapons. Automatic.
That's cool.
Trinity is the healer frame. She gives back energy as well as provide overshields with an Eevee. Or with her other build, she can make you invincible and give you full life and invincibility at the same time. Cause yeah, let me show you Trin in action. She's always been broken. I mean, her regular frame would do. Just off of her,
Do you like that?
sure. Just on her ability to give everybody infinite energy. Because infinite energy means you can spam your shit all you want. As long as I'm around. So what I did, I got an Eevee build for energy, overshields, and sustain. I don't have duration because I don't want my moves to stay on them long. I just want it to stay on them long enough to get my shit and keep moving.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until
But an example of a crazy ass healer is this. Now you see their lives, their energy, and all that shit. But now when I touch one of the enemies, even from way over there, you see my armor or my, shield, energy shield, it's going up.
Yeah.
Like you see him over there, his life may be down. I slammed the floor, insta heal.
Nice.
And I can stream energy all day, which means my abilities are infinite. I can infinitely give you life, I can infinitely stream energy.
Oh,
That's cool. That's a good
And the
one.
reason why, and since I have 0 cooldown, that's why you see it pulsing so fast. Because it has no duration on it, so I can spam it.
well, they're free in the store.
Now you see, look at their armors. There's even purple shields over theirs.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
infinitely got energy. And people way down there I can stream. Look at that. This is how much reach I got. If I wanted life, I'll lift them up in the air with my first ability. Because this one gives health. This one gives energy and overshield. This one streams damage that they do to me to other people. Basically, it transfers damage, so we'll all take the damage that they're giving. That's linked. See, these people we play, the guy that we're playing with must don't know how to play fucking Hydroid. Because he could just press his R2 button and grab him in, and he probably don't know that. I didn't even know that though, until somebody told me. Woo! Jersey is 100.
Jersey is?
Mm-hmm. He just messaged
slow
me.
down from now, Jers. Fortunately.
Damn, I can't even tell him right now. But let me get some of my stuff back. Fucking robot that has a baby. Type of shit is this? Try to help out the teammates, you know, bro. He said, yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Get his ass now. He gonna be drowning the shit out of people. That motherfucker's excellent at drowning now. At first, that motherfucker was trash. Like, nobody didn't play with Hydroid at all. You'll see him twos and fuse. They only used him to, like, farm credits and shit. Because of his argument mod. Like, those tentacles, that's what he does. That's his ult. But what it does is because it shakes them up, it's like it drops extra credits and all that type of stuff.
Oh, okay. Nice.
You know, what I mean, there's a couple of different ways to like get money and shit. Cause I mean, there's a whip that'll give your ass credits, extra credits. People use him. They use Necros because he turns people into items and you know other shit.
That's cool.
Extraction is ready. Unless you
Both of them was playing. That's how you do it. I was wondering why they both was going invincible for a extended amount of time, but the whole time you're in puddle form, you're invincible. You're invulnerable. Hmm.
So it's only a certain amount of times that you can revive if you die.
4 times, unless somebody just revives you, you know, before the timer runs out.
Oh, okay.
Oberon, he creates vortexes, and he can suspend a room, like raise everybody up. He can throw these little balls out that sends out like an electric charge towards the enemy. Yeah, look,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll just show you him. He's cool. He's very cool.
They call me the finisher.
They call him the defense master.
I see people's lives getting low. I know they're getting shot at.
He gonna say, "Oh, I like him." Everybody always say they like him
Oh.
because he too smooth with it. Who you know that can just shut up everybody in the whole room just starting in the mission?
Behind you!
Did you see that shit? Crazy. Too smooth with it.
Annoyed.
Look at this. Babe, this is ridiculous. All these people. And then I just throw stuff on them so they can kill themselves. Look, these are the little balls I was talking about. Look, they just get the zapping. Look at this.
Nice.
A go bomb?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Watch this. I'm finna. Yo, come. Damn. Okay, how about this? I'll just make the crowd pot into one big rocket launcher. Look at this. You can be like, damn. You see that shit?
Yeah.
That shit too sick, ain't it? How I turned his ass to a human like, bro. He walk around zapping the shit out of people.
That's cool.
Or you can make a tornado.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh, that's cool.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
Say that again. Couldn't hear you. I wrote my wife killing people on Guns and Boom.
What does that do? GT.
What?
It's like a vortex or something.
Yeah, it sucks all enemies in.
Okay. That's cool.
Here's his Volt. He electrocutes people, makes shields. See, this is Volt, like I was telling you about the primes. Volt. This is Volt Prime. Regular Volt. Volt Prime.
You gonna use it?
You want to see it? Volt?
Sure.
Sure. Let's use a weird gun. Here's a weird one. We're gonna actually go to a survival. Yo, what's up?
I delivered a life support capsule to the lab.
Do I have health?
Will buy you more time.
What did you say? Oh, he's not talking to me.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks
so
to,
Vote can do this, and then electrocute all of these people, and then he can make everybody move extremely fast,
Be on the lookout.
That's cool.
which is pretty cool because then that means all of your melee and stuff is increased, so you pretty much can move essentially really fast. And tear through shit, kind of like, you know. He can make barricades, shields. He can add lightning to these shields. Hold off a point like that. When he shoots out of his
He's fast.
when you shoot out of his, well, through his shield things, then he you get a damage buff towards whatever, whatever, as long as you shoot through it. So I like to do that, or you can, like I said, you can pick up these, you know, be mobile with it if you want it. You know what I'm saying? You,
Wait, how long do your shields last?
however long you put on your duration, it's all depending on your mods.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
you know what I mean, I can, you know, make one, it lasts for 50 seconds, my shields do. So, pretty much I can go commando with this damn thing.
That's a long time. It's a long
Yeah,
time.
I got a lot of duration then.
Hey, can I have a drink already?
Alright. Who the hell
Nice.
down over here? Oh yeah, by the way, these are my dual pistols.
Let's see.
Is he share playing?
No, he's actually in a stream. It's like I said, speed, shield, he send lightning bolts too, you know, whenever you
That's
want.
cool.
And also the, you know, discharge ult. That'll root them and, you know, constantly make them take damage. Like I didn't do nothing after I did the thing. See? So it kind of holds them just right there. You can be like, yep, headshot, yeah, headshot. My cat is killing shit. You see that? I told you.
Yeah.
Look, he jumped off the wall, all that shit. Spider cat. Fuck you mean? Look, spider cat.
That's
Let's
awesome.
go. Look, even threw him off, threw the shadow out on his ass. Went invisible, took his ass out. Look at that.
That's badass. That's badass.
I told you cats are fucking this shit. A dog is not gonna do that. That's
Wait, how do you
just
get a cat? I forget. How do you get a cat?
you scan Kavats on Orkin missions, but they also come up in alerts now because somebody must have said something to the devs about it or something. You notice I also have for his discharge that he grants overshields to me and my teammates as well. You see how my shields steady going up and anybody that's around.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Look at that shit. That motherfucker is fast. It's so fast, it's hard to control sometimes.
Life support has been replenished.
Make me a clubhouse.
Life support incoming.
There we go. Now to add just the finishing lightning touches. I made me a lightning house, that's what I did.
Yep.
Oh shit, who left the back door open?
Oh, these stern looking troopers are coming in.
Can't even be involved in the neighborhood. Police always trying to kick your door in.
Damn.
Damn, I done slid into a room, bro. Running so fast.
Get ready for a capsule.
He be chucking 4,000.
I've delivered another life support capsule. Mission complete. Excellent work.
Yo, Vol look boss too though. My wife told me to change my Warframe color to match my ship. That's why they all these colors.
Okay.
You know, and this guy
Mm-hmm.
is a boss.
That's cool.
This is Wukong from Smite.
Mm-hmm. I noticed that because of the hat.
Mm-hmm. So, I'm showing him frame. I'm showing him frames, just frames and builds. Oh, not builds, but you know, the result of the build. Shit, why not? Right. These are what I was talking about. Spectres? Look.
Okay. Damn, I may have to download Warframe.
Watch that shit. You're gonna be like, damn! You're gonna be like, I'm gonna tell you about cheap ass characters. He's free. So you can go inside of a dojo and just buy him with credits. Now, Wukong. Well, let me just get this out of the way. Yes, he has his trusty, you know, stick. It's affected by ranged. So the more range you have, the more longer his,
Okay.
and it switches sizes.
That's cool. Okay. That's awesome. It's got a pop hole.
Yeah. Look. Pretty funny.
It's freaking awesome.
You see it? Look, babe.
What is that?
His big ass stick. It grows in size the more you hit people with.
Damn, but that even grows like thicker too.
He actually slammed it.
West. You have hair in your thumbs. Your thumb.
Damn, look how big it is.
TMI.
It's so big. Look, babe.
Come on.
Look. That's what she said. Looking at.
What? It's so big, baby.
Look. Look.
What's the cube?
That's freaking sick.
Wait, what's the cube?
How much of perverts?
Well, and oh, are you talking about Smite?
Smite? Don't tell me you do that.
Oh, okay. Ah. You should do that. You should
Aw, that sucks.
What?
I thought he was talking about the game. I got excited and he
Me
just
too,
said
like,
something
you
so awful. You know what he
do that.
said?
Tramp stamp.
Somebody
You got a
had
tramp
got a fucking Cupid on their fucking back.
Oh, a tattoo?
Made of hair.
Ma-
Made of
no,
hair.
it wasn't a tattoo. It was made of hair.
Oh,
It's
I don't know what you're talking about then, I guess.
Yeah, they made a Cupid from Smite on his back out of
Back hair?
with his back hair.
That's disgusting.
That's why I said.
Showing.
Life support activated.
Damn.
Get a rug.
Now watch this shit, Red. This is what makes him broken.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Remember, I can't see it for like 20 seconds.
Uh, damn.
Dude.
You can see now?
Wait, hold on, do it again. Let me see. Let me see. Pink. Yeah, he is. Pink hair.
Life support on the way.
Yeah. Oh, he's got pink hair with green eyes. What's wrong with him? Look at that guy. Hazel and green.
Could you see now, Red? I ain't did it yet.
The longer you fight, the more success
No, man. This makes him OP. Cloud form.
life support incoming.
Sky guards.
You see this? Fucking nuts. Look, man. How nuts this is. It's so nuts that he can
Are
stay
you flying?
in cloud form. Yeah,
Huh?
Oh, you're a cloud. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? You're floating.
look. Look, man.
How the hell are you doing that?
Wukong. Nobody never pays
Oh,
attention.
you're on Nimbus. You
Mm-hmm.
must be on a Nimbus. Oh, that's badass. Cause you get like up there where nobody can hit you.
You can go anywhere you want to go.
These are real soon.
Hell yeah, real shinobi. That motherfucker. I don't know about that. Ooh.
Life support on the way.
That's cool.
Yo, get this. Wukong don't even have to dodge. Watch this. This is boss. This is what you call boss shit.
cool. That's really cool. How's that work? When you're meditating, you don't take any damage?
I'm taking damage. I actually just died. But this is what happens when he dies. Look at that.
I can't see it yet.
You'll see. Look at that.
What happened? Did you die? I didn't see you die.
This is how Boss Wukong is. I just died again.
That's badass.
And I just go invincible.
That's freaking badass.
The old girl
Might be my
screamed.
favorite class. That's cool. That's badass. I really like this
Sharing
class.
this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Yeah. I did.
This is for you.
Ooh, thank you very much.
It's a house with Halloween decorations.
Very nice.
Spiders, ghosts,
Your job better with gum in your mouth or what? Aww.
stars.
You can even jump, fly up in the sky like this. And then come flying down like. And I'm off. Or like you'll wait till a lot of them come right here. Spawn right in. Ooh! You ready for it? It's coming. Wow, they fucked it up again. They stopped. I was
Yeah.
trying to do it. This shit.
I know where your attention. That's cool.
What's up, Borders?
Finally got the.
Walking like a deer.
Like a deer.
What are you doing? Are you getting more money or something?
I know you like, damn. I know aerial controls.
Alright.
Yeah.
So freaking good.
Are you trying to start the game again? Oh, that's a cool gun, Mama.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Did you switch that gun? Why
See what Ayana drew me?
Whoa.
That's our house with Halloween decorations. See the spiders on the house.
That's the house?
These are
A
Patrick.
ghost. A ghost.
Mm-hmm.
And is that a window?
So which is your favorite frame?
Mama, do you like these?
I don't even have one.
Mama, do you like these games now?
That one's pretty cool. They can't even touch you, can they? When
Mm.
you're on platform.
The new ones?
Nope.
They're alright.
Do you play them? Do you play them sometimes?
Yeah.
I heard it. Oh my. Yeah, Vienna sausage. Vienna sausage. That's your kid. Oh, don't get wrecked.
See my cat sun his skin out. Shit weird as shit. He never even left.
Consider extraction. Look what our team operative just found. We cannot do this without you. That should keep you going for a while.
What?
Life support has been
We already got a taco.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get that one? It was the same one that you had. I thought it was black.
Jay, you can't move the bed while I'm doing this, buddy. Come on. Okay. What are you supposed to be doing right now? We'll play a little
I told you.
or something.
What are you doing, Brandon?
Standing here. Trying to show him a different frame.
This one, Mama.
I gotta run.
capsule.
You hear that? Triple kill.
What?
16
I told you he's a fucking monster.
Has arrived.
That's cool.
You're not doing shit.
That's cool.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I like that frame. That one an overall.
What's crazy is the more they shoot me, the more energy I'm getting, the longer I can stay in it.
Alright, in your bag.
What you making?
I don't know yet. Why? You want me to get something special?
Like some
Prepare for life
French fry?
You have French fries?
And what else do we have?
Can I look at my boobs?
I ain't gotta try to look at your
You
boobs.
can't even see them.
I know, but they look roundly cuffed. Just saying.
You want fries and something else?
Fries and boobs. Fries and boobs.
Well, I'll see if there's still some boobs somewhere. I'm not giving you mine.
is now available.
Oh. That's horrible. They're like, I'm just gonna leave because trying to show ya some shit and they I'm stuck. Who's she's cool. Man, that's a man.
It's okay.
She is the Warframe with Hysteria.
Now, any frame can use any weapon, right?
Oh, look what's on her. See that little pink thing?
No, no, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I see it. I see it.
Gross. That's what everybody was talking about. And anytime you get one from being infected.
I see it.
Watch this, you're gonna be like, damn, yeah. That's pretty sick to me. I don't know if they implemented that. She just, like I said, she has hysteria. Says enough. Damn, ain't nobody doing this shit. Never mind. You might like her too because she got hysteria. That shit has always been around. And that's cool as shit.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out.
Damn, I gotta change her fucking back seal
Auxiliary life support.
to purple.
Life support comes on activated when your supply is low.
Now, she can grapple enemies to her.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
She can also use that grapple to be like Spider-Man. Wait till you see that, you're gonna die laughing. And this is the Boltor.
Life support incoming.
Yeah.
Look, somebody got they cat red. Ooh, look at that.
Holy shit.
That shit look like a little fucking nice ass little fucking fox, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks badass.
Additional life support has arrived.
That don't look creepy at all. Oh, so anyway, to her abilities, besides the, you know, the Spider-Man thing. Whee! She has her screen to push people on the floor, or to stun them so you can finish them. Just off rip. But what everybody knows her for is her hysteria. Because when in her hysteria, she gets invincible and she uses her fist.
Yes.
Which... And she jumps weirdly. Like, like Sonic the Hedgehog. See that?
Oh, okay.
Life support on the way.
Yeah, you know, a lot of little features change. She becomes like Wolverine. The more people she fights, the more she feeds. She wants...
That's cool. Hold on, I'll be right back.
I've delivered
Oh,
another life support capsule.
she can make herself angry to make her fight faster.
support capsule is now available. Life support incoming. I've delivered another life support capsule.
I'm messing with people.
Get ready for a capsule.
I know he mad.
The longer you fight, the more successful you will be.
Fuck, I tried to get his
Life support on the way. I've delivered another life support capsule. support activated. Tenno, prepare for life supply. Another life support capsule is now available. Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without them.
You have fire in Mama, keep that hold on.
What the fuck? Oh, damn. I wasn't even looking at it anymore. I'm just looking at the way my gun is. What y'all carrying right now? What the fuck is that? Yeah, that's what I thought y'all were playing. Oh. Oh.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you can.
Okay, I'm back, GT.
What's on?
I just got tied up for a minute.
No, you did. You ain't quit. I seen your ass.
Where are you playing us now?
Same. Yeah, I'm done with her. I'm about to show Saren. This game got way better though. Help me get my Sky Fuse. There you go.
Let's go, I'll help you out.
Yo line there. I've been that bitch all damn day with the wrong people. I like to get in and get out. They take 300 years.
I'm Max though, I'm not that fast.
Oh damn, he just dissed on us like that? Well, fuck you too then. You ain't a flower anyway, you're just a pure weed. He is? Oh, that'll be what's up.
Fortnite's nice.
Go to who? Go to who? Man, get out of here. I'll stop playing Fortnite because that game babyfied. Alright, Red, let's go down to Gary then. See how you gonna help me.